All right, good afternoon, motherfuckers. We're back with, I think it's like day six and some shit, but I hope you guys see my screen. I'm not really sure. I don't really want to film this shit again. But today's goal setting, okay? Um, and I say the biggest piece about it, what I've kind of learned is be fucking realistic, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Be realistic, right? You're not gonna make a fucking $1 million in your first year of trading. Like it's, that shit is not gonna happen. Even like 100,000. You should literally just like I would stay like honestly stay away monetary goals. Okay. As far as like I wanna have like I wanna make 10K this month, right? Because here's the problem. Here's the problem with the prop firms and what used to happen to me is like I had a big month. I'm like, okay, now I gotta double this. I gotta triple it, right? And I was like, you know, I'm risking fucking way more than I really need to risk to hit this fucking goal, right? So instead of having monetary goals, have like goals like maintain 5 funded accounts or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Or grow to 10 funded accounts, right? Or like, you know, double my allocation, whatever, right? With XXX proper. Or start copy trading, multiple prop firms, right? Because the more you copy trade, the more chance you have of making a greater amount. Because like here's the example, right? So this is getting a little off track, but we do that every video. So say you have two accounts, right? Make $300 on each, right? That means you made $600 on the day, right? But say you have 10 accounts, okay? In order to make that same $600 per day, literally need to make, what is that? $60, 60 per account, which is dead ass nothing. So if you were willing to risk, say you made 600, you're 1 to 2 risk, whatever risk reward. If you're willing to risk 300, take that same 300, you double it times your 10 accounts, right? What does that mean? That means you made $6,000 per day with the same risk as before, right? So you slowly have to build. It doesn't happen overnight. I love how people say that because obviously it doesn't happen overnight, right? But there's a morning you wake up, boom, you got fucking 20 accounts and you're the man, right? Um, but goals aren't be directly related to trading, right? Because you also want to have goals as far as like fitness, right? You want to get in shape. So either stay in shape or, fix your diet or say, I want to be active slash workout 6 out of 7 days of the week, right? Holy fucking trash. I'll kind of show you what I kind of do to stay in shape. So I lift every other day basically. Usually it depends on the day, but so I have class Tuesday, Thursday at 11. I like to lift in the morning. So like those days, I'll have to lift before I trade and then go to class. But the days I don't lift, I go on the treadmill and climb a wall, right? So every single day, I'm always doing something. I've done that for years now, and like I literally will not be able to eat food unless I do something in the morning, unless it happens to be like 1 p.m., 2 p.m., and then I'll start getting hungry. But my body doesn't work like that, right? So back to the goal set anyway, we're getting off track again, right? So it doesn't have to be directly related to trading, right? Because you could say like, oh, because your whole life, what you do outside of trading will relate to what you do on the charts, right? Discipline off the charts means discipline on the charts, blah, 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 right? So maybe you're like, I want to read one book every 2 weeks or every month, right? Something like this. And I'll show you guys. I've actually been reading The Mental Game of Trading by Jared Tendler. It's very interesting. It just kind of talks about, greed's a big problem in this industry, right? Fear, anger, losing, fear of losing confidence in your trades, discipline, right? And then when I haven't started reading yet, but my next one is this, everyone knows the book Trading the Zone by Mark Douglas. You can always get better, right? Like just because I look at the charts every day doesn't mean fucking I know where it's gonna go. Right? I'll call it out a lot of the time, but I'm wrong too, right? Everyone's wrong. So that could be another thing. Um, I mean, there's so many things like you can say maybe you want to start going on runs and stuff. I do that. I used to do it once a week when I moved. Um, but maybe you want to train for, 5K or whatever. I'm actually running 5K on Sunday, which I barely train for, but I do it every year. It's kind of fun. But maybe it doesn't have to be massive goals, right? You can build little goals, right? You you know add up to something larger in the future, right? Because too many people are worried about what's gonna happen whenever in 2 months, 3 months. Worry about right now, bro. Worry about what you can do right now to make yourself better every day, right? Too many people worry like, oh, I lost today. Oh, I'm down this week. Like, who gives a fuck, bro? Because you can make it all back. You're just disciplined. It literally takes one payout, one decent payout to literally pay off all of your bullshit. And I'm a living example of that, bro. I spent $1,000 on accounts, right? And like everyone blows accounts, and it's until you literally have no money left, like no money left in your bank account, um, that you're like, I can't, like, I literally cannot afford to like lose this account. I can't afford to blow this account because I have no money. You know what I'm saying? Like I you have to go get a fucking bum ass job that you don't want in the first place, right? Some stupid ass like valet, delivery, whatever. Work at a restaurant. Like no one wants to fucking do that shit, right? You don't have to. Um, so like obviously when you're coming up on trading, I'd have a job on the side. I I mean I valeted for a little bit and then I started making money. I was like, I'm done. Um, and some everyone's different, right? But that can also be a goal, right? Your goal, so let me fucking edit it, to be to quit your day job slash whatever part-time job that you absolutely despise, right? And we're just doing so well on this fucking spelling today, bro. This is another goal. It has nothing to really do with like money, but in the end, obviously, has to do with money. But quit your day job. You know what I'm saying? Part-time job. That could be a goal of yours, right? I'd say, I mean, a longer term goal is obviously to open your own live account with X broker, right? And that's obviously way down the line. I'd say milk the burns, milk the fuck out of them until that shit is empty, right? Because what these firms are going to do is after you accumulate a certain amount of payouts, They're gonna send you to live, which is basically just like banning you from it's eval jail, everyone calls it, right? Um, and at that point, like there's so many firms, you know what I'm saying, out there. My opinion right now is I'd start with if you have trouble with risk management and stuff, Top Step's the way to go. Okay, because you can lock yourself out, all that bullshit. That should be your first one. If you can control it, right? Um, I go Lucid. I go with my funded futures. I go with Tradeify. And then bro, Apex just came out with some banger accounts, but there is 50% consistency rule on the funded accounts. So like they one day you make $1,000, right? This is why I it took me so long to get payouts on Apex when I way back. Because I would make so much. Obviously, I didn't know what I was doing, but making insane amounts per day, and like I was just fucking my consistency. Say you made like 2K on an account per day. That means, let's see, this is how you figure it out. So if your biggest day was $2,000, right? Divide that. It used to be zero point 0.4, but now it's 0.5. Let's say one was 0.4, right? That means my profit target for the week or whatever in the 8 days, 5K, right? So that means that the next day I lost $1,000, right? Now I gotta make 4,000 more, and I'm like, oh my god, like I'm never gonna hit this shit. It's mind fuckery, right? So if you're starting out, do not do not buy accounts with consistency. And the eval is fine. Like in the eval is fine. Obviously, it's whatever. But as far as like the funded portion goes, right? Do not do not buy accounts with consistency rule when you're starting it. Okay, I don't even have fucking Apex right now because that shit's that's gonna be down the line. I don't gotta be trading fucking 50 accounts, and I'm literally risking $200 per account because literally I make double that, right? Hey, you do the math, right? um, yeah, just honestly, to be realistic, don't have some crazy ass goals. Obviously, you want to have your ambitions, like long-term goals, but you want to slowly build up things, every week, every day, every month. And slowly over time, you know, you'll become more consistent and you'll start getting your payouts, right? So basically, I'd say like the last thing is as part of your goal is to follow your rules, right? And not let one bad day slash trade fuck fuck your mind. And like the biggest thing with that is like if you're taking A plus setups, and you're going break even when you're supposed to go break even, you're gonna have an 85%, 90% win rate, right? But if you're taking these garbage ass setups, right? Um, and you're just chasing price, which happens to everyone, right? But don't chase price, follow your rules, right? Stick to what works for you. Because everyone's different, right? Like some people will be going long. Oh, I'm going short. I'll be going short where they go long because people see different shit, right? Got people using the fucking bullshit ass. Like, hey, there's so many, dude. It's just there's so many fucking indicators that people use. It's just ridiculous, bro. Like, I just make your chart clean. You know what I'm saying? However you want it, make it clean. Don't put too much fucking bullshit on it where you can't read it, right? Um, no, I see. I have like these are just like for me to see. It just helps me see it, so I don't have to mark it out. But equal highs, equal lows, kill zones, right? And then midnight open, actually a big piece. Price lows to retrace that shit. But we're getting off track. Okay. Base thing. Just try and stay away from them. Like the monetary goals are gonna at the beginning are gonna fuck your mind. I'm telling you, bro, from personal experience. Because like say like I had a big month, you're like, okay, now I gotta double, I gotta triple it. Now I'm gonna start risking more, right? And I'm like, oh, whatever, I blew five fundeds, right? I'll just buy five more. and then you fucking fail the evals, and that's like $500 down the drain. I'm just like, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Which is crazy, but it's such a waste of fucking money that you just don't need to have happen, right? And it's just a mental strain that you just don't need. So just do you, bro. You know. But that's all I got for y'all today. Kind of little random from what we've been doing, on the charts because it's all about up here. You know what I'm saying? It's all about your mind. It's all about your goals. It's all about whatever discipline, right? So I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm not sure what it's gonna be yet, but stay tuned, and I'll catch you guys. Peace.